I welcome you all to celebrate a momentous occasion. We are honored to have each and every one of you here to celebrate the Arangetram of my sister, Rohini Srinivasan. I would ask that you kindly silence your cell phones for the duration of the concert. If you have to move around, please do so between performances rather than during them. Thank you. Namaskara, Yellarigu Swagata. Nanna Hesru Prayag, E Karyakramada Nirupaka. Ivatu Nanna Tangi Rohiniya Karnataka Shastriya Sangeetada Ranga Pravesha. Karyakrama Shuru Madidike Munche Prarthane. As she seeks the blessings of the elders, let me just give you a brief introduction to Rohini. Rohini began her training at the age of 4 under Guru Srimati Shweta Prashant, where she learned Devar Namas. She then transitioned to formal Carnatic music lessons under the guidance of Guru Srimati Hema Ravichandar. While visiting Bengaluru, she learned from Srimati Ratna Sringantaya. During this time, Rohini also trained in Western classical violin and played with her school's Philharmonic Orchestra. This led to her interest in the Indian classical violin. She started learning to play the Indian violin under Guru Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan. Rohini is also pursuing her vocal training with Guru Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan. Rohini has performed at multiple events and won awards as part of the Austin Kannada Sangha and Austin Hindu Temple annual music competition, respectively. As a student of classical Western violin, she is a 3-time qualifier of the Texas Music Educators Association All-Region Orchestra Competition and has also participated in the University Interscholastic League Solo and Ensemble Music Contest multiple times, where she received superior ratings for her performances and qualified for the state-level solo and ensemble contest. In 2018, she won the Director's Choice Award for Outstanding Musicianship. Rohini also enjoys singing light music and Indian film music, and in 2022, she was selected to accompany renowned Kannada playback singer Rajesh Krishnan on stage. She graduated from Westwood High School and will be attending the University of Texas at Austin to pursue her bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. Today we gather not only to appreciate her performances of Carnatic singing, but to witness a milestone in her musical journey, which is as a graduation to a school. We have been studying Indian classical singing since the age of 4, and this Arangetram is proof of her continuous dedication and passion to improve upon her skills and talents in Carnatic singing for 14 years straight. As Rohini's twin brother, I feel I can speak most accurately about her musical journey. At that young age at which we started to learn, Rohini was driven by a need to be connected with our heritage as Indians and Hindus, and to preserve our unique identity. She also stuck to this path of learning due to her enthusiasm to reach mastery of a skill which is hard to appreciate and even harder to attain. Even at times when it would have been more convenient to put down this pursuit and focus on other tasks for a while, out of her own gumption and resolve, she did not stop for anything. In my eyes, this is true passion. Not only does Rohini study Carnatic music, but music in general is fun for her to discuss and analyze. And due to this, she went off to go the extra mile in appreciating and understanding what she has studied. It is a passion that I doubt can come from anywhere but within. It is my wish that those of you present today will be inspired by her journey to pursue your own passions as hard as you ever have and embrace your own heritage, and that you can extend to her your support, encouragement, and love. Ivato Rohini Nimma Munde Ranga Pravesha Maridike Mula Karana Avala Gurugalu. I would like to thank all 4 of the very distinguished teachers which we had the pleasure of learning under. Mrs. Shweta Prashant, Mrs. Ratna Shrikantaya of Bengaluru, Mrs. Hema Ravichandar, and Mrs. Vaikam Padmakrishnan, our current guru from Trivandrum. Thank you all for being the fantastic mentors that you were. I would also like to thank the following people for agreeing to be present on stage today as accompanies to my sister. Vidwan Shri Uma Mahesh Iyer on the violin, and Vidwan Shri Narayan Pulala on the mirdangam. They have significant musical careers of their own, so it is a great honor for us that they have taken the time to perform here alongside Rohini. With all your blessings, Rohini will start the concert with a Varnam. It is composed by Parameshwara Bhagavatar of the 17th century, a court musician in the court of Sri Swati Tirunal, the king of Travancore. Varnams are fundamental compositions in Carnatic music, similar to the etudes in Western music. They are good for training the voice, practicing technique, and warming up prior to a concert. The raga Natai is also considered to be a very auspicious raga and is therefore chosen as the first raga of this concert. So first up we have Sari Sija Naba Satu Natai Ragam and Adi Taro. The next piece is a Kriti named Vatapi Ganapatim, composed in Sanskrit by Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar. It is said that the icon of Ganapati was brought as a war trophy from the Chalukyan capital of Vatapi, thus it is known as the Vatapi Ganapati. The place where the Vatapi Ganapati was placed also happens to be the same district where Sri Dikshitar was born. This Kriti is in Hamsadwani, which is a bright raga, and many compositions of Lord Ganesha are in this Hamsadwani. It is believed that this raga was created by Muthuswami Dikshitar's father. So next up we have Vatapi Ganapatim, set to raga Hamsadwani and Adi Talam.
वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं
The next composition that Rohini has chosen to play or sing is a Kriti in Raga Saraswati. The Saraswati Raga is a Vakra Raga or a crooked Raga. In the ascending or Arona phase, it is without Ga and Ni, and in the descending or Avarona, it is without Ga. In Hindustani music, this is known as Sri Kalyani Rag. This Kriti was composed by Sri G. N. Balasubramaniam or GNB in praise of the goddess Saraswati. GNB was a superstar in the mid-1900s. He was a top vocalist, a brilliant composer, and acted in 5 different films, including one that featured the celebrated musician M.S. Subbulakshmi. So now I give you Saraswati Namostate set to Saraswati Ragam and Rupakatalam.
सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे विद्याप्रदे 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 सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे
At this point, I will take a few minutes and introduce Rohini's current guru. Guru Vidushi Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan is a Carnatic vocalist and violinist based in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. She started her initial training with Professor M. Subramania Sharma, followed by advanced training under the tutelage of violin maestro Padma Shri Kalaimamani Sangeeta Kalanidhi Kumari A. Kanyakumari. She holds a diploma and post-diploma in Carnatic classical violin from the Sri Sati Thirunal College of Music in Thiruvananthapuram. She is an A-grade artist of All India Radio and the recipient of the Lalgudi Gopal Iyer Award for Best Accompanying Artist for Violin in 1997. She was awarded the Senior Research Fellowship from the Government of India on the topic of various Gamaka applications of swaras in Carnatic classical music. Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan has released 2 Carnatic violin solo concert albums called Suswaranjali in 2005 and 2009. She has been a Senior Research Fellow at the Ministry of Culture of the Government of India since 2020. She is currently mentoring violin and vocal recipients of scholarships from the Indian government and gradation from All India Radio. We are extremely blessed to have been trained by such an accomplished teacher. She could not be here in person to witness this special occasion because of visa issues. Now, the quintessential part of every concert is a Tyagaraja Kriti. Rohini will present a fast-paced Telugu composition of Saint Tyagaraja and Raga Purna Chandrika in praise of Lord Rama. So next up we have Telisi Rama, set to Raga Purna Chandrika in Adi Talam.
Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Telisi Rama Chintanato Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Telisi Rama Chintanato
This brings us to the main piece of the concert. This Kriti is yet another composition of GNB. It is written in Sanskrit and is in praise of goddess Parvati. This Kriti is in Raga Mohanam. Mohanam is a symmetric raga that does not contain ma or ni. It is known as Rag Bop in Hindustani music. It is perhaps the oldest ragam known to mankind. Music of various nations, including primitive tribes, ancient Chinese, Japanese, Hungarian, Swedish, and Romani music, all have traces of Mohanam. This raga possesses a claim to international melody. It is widely used in many countries still, namely Burma, Thailand, Japan, and China. The national anthem of Thailand is set in Raga Mohanam. This ragam fits into any segment of the concert, in any category, whether it is a Varnam, a Kriti, or the centerpiece, since it allows for elaboration and improvisation. So next up we have Sada Palaya, set to Raga Mohanam and Tala Adi.
साक्षि समानरहित मोहनागि सदा पालय साध 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 साक्षि समानरहित मोहनागि सदा पालय Sari ga
I'm sure you can agree that was absolutely amazing. The next piece is an interesting composition. It is by Tanjavur Shankara Iyer, who is hailed as the musician's musician. The composition is set to not one but a string of ragas, which is Raga Malika. The first raga is Ranjani, then Sri Ranjani, followed by Mega Ranjani, and finally Jana Ranjani. Our next song is Ranjani Sri Ranjani, set to Raga Malika in Ati Talam.
Ranjani mridu pankajalochani 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 Ranjani mridu pankajalochani
Rohini will now switch gears a bit and present a Devar Nama by none other than the Pitama of Carnatic music, Sri Purandara Dasra. In this song, he asks Yashoda if Krishna, the butter thief, had come. He asks if he was wearing kankana on his forehead, little bells around his waist, and geje, or anklets, on his feet. He says if he comes, catch him and don't let him run away. Next up, Bandhanene Ranga, set to Raga, Vasanti, and Tala Adi.
ತಂದೆ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ನವನೀತ ಚೋರ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ರಂಗ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ಎನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ನವನೀತ ಚೋರ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ರಂಗ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ಎನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ನವನೀತ ಚೋರ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ರಂಗ ಬಂದನೇನೆ ಎನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ
At this time, I would like to fully introduce one of our esteemed accompanying artists. Vidwan Sri Uma Mahesh Iyer is a Carnatic violinist. He is based in Plano, Texas. He started learning violin at the age of 5 from Sri Palai Balakrishna Pillai, who is an eminent violinist and known for his unique style. Sri Uma Mahesh Iyer completed his Arangetram at the age of 9, and later he continued his lessons from Sri Nidu Mangat Sivanandan in Chertalai, Kerala, and Professor R. Tyagarajan of Swati Thirunal Music College in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. He is a recipient of several state-level youth festival and Kerala Sangeeta and Nataka Academy Awards. He holds a senior management position at a reputed IT company in Plano, Texas. His passion and dedication to Carnatic music has kept him going despite a hectic IT career. He has been supporting upcoming artists with his able accompaniment in the Dallas-Fort Worth area events and other online events. He has organized many music programs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He has also accompanied visiting artists and tries to uphold the values imbibed from his gurus. Currently, Uma Mahesh Iyer is undertaking advanced lessons from Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan and consultation lessons from Sri TKV Ramanujacharlu. The next piece is a composition by Sri Swami Dayananda Saraswati, the founder of Arya Samaja. Revathi Raga is mystical, dark, and appealing at the same time. Many Vedic verses are chanted in this ragam. Next up we have Bo Shambho, set to Raga Revathi and Adi Talam.
Bo Shambho शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो 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 शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो गङ्गाधर शङ्कर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक गङ्गाधर शङ्कर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप घम घम भूत प्रपञ्चरहित निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप घम घम भूत प्रपञ्चरहित निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत प्रपञ्चरहित निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत प्रपञ्चरहित निज गुह निहित नितान्त अनन्त निज गुह निहित नितान्त अनन्त निज गुह निहित नितान्त अनन्त आनन्द अतिशय अक्षयलिङ्ग आनन्द अतिशय अक्षयलिङ्ग भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो धिमित धिमित धिमि धिमि किट किट तोम तोम तरि किट किट तो धिमित धिमित धिमि धिमि किट किट तो तोम तोम तरि किट तो मतंग मुनिवर वन्दित ईशा सर्वदिगम्बर वेशित वेशा नित्य निरञ्जन नित्य नगेश मतंग मुनिवर वन्दित ईश सर्वदिगम्बर वेशित वेश नित्य निरञ्जन नित्य नगेश मतंग मुनिवर वन्दित ईश सर्वदिगम्बर वेशित वेश नित्य निरञ्जन नित्य नगेश मतंग मुनिवर वन्दित ईश सर्वदिगम्बर वेशित वेश नित्य निरञ्जन नित्य नगेश ईश सर्वेश सर्वेश शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो गङ्गाधर शङ्कर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो
I would now like to introduce our other accompanying artist, Shri Narayan Pulela from Norman, Oklahoma, is planning to pursue studies in business. He's a deep passion for rhythm and percussion. In 2017, he completed the Mridangam curriculum at the Rohan Rhythm Percussion Studio. He is pursuing his tabla studies under the tutelage of Hyderabad-based Gajendra Shewakar. Narayan's dedication to his craft has earned him numerous accolades, including the top prize in the nationally renowned Mridangam competitions, such as the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana and the Sangeet Samrat. In 2016, at the age of 12, in recognition of his talent in Mridangam and tabla, he was selected as an Indian Raga Fellow. As a percussionist, Narayan provides support to Carnatic and Hindustani music exponents, as well as practitioners of various Indian dance styles. Alongside his traditional training, Narayan is exploring collaborations with Western musicians, working on an upcoming music album. Wishing to pass on his passion for the art of rhythm and percussion, Narayan teaches aspiring students, online and in person. Throughout his journey, he remains deeply grateful to the supportive music community that has helped him to pursue his passion and achieve his dreams. Next, we move on to a Kriti by Sri Uttakadu Venkata Subba Iyer. This well-loved composition is famous for the clever matching of the pace of the melody to the mood depicted in the lyrics, just like waves or alai, longing and sadness in the lower octaves, whereas a cry for justice in the higher octaves. Next up, we have Alai Payude, set to Raga Kannada and Tala Adi.
Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Ananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Ananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Ananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Ananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Unnananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna en manam alai payude Unnananda Mohana Venugana Madhuval Payude Kanna நிலை பெயராத சிலை போலவே நின்ற 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 நேரமாவதறியாமலே மிக வினோதமான முரளிதர நேரமாவதறியாமலே மிக வினோதமான முரளிதர பாயுதே கண்ணா என்பதும் உன்னானந்த மோகன வேணுகான மதுவல் பாயுதே கண்ணா தெளிந்த நிலவு பட்ட பகல் போல் எரியுதே திக்கி நோக்கியும் இருபுருவும் எரியுதே தெளிந்த நிலவு பட்ட பகல் போல் எரியுதே திக்கி நோக்கியும் இருபுருவும் எரியுதே தெளிந்த நிலவு பட்ட பகல் போல் எரியுதே திக்கி நோக்கியும் இருபுருவும் எரியுதே அணிந்த உன் வேணுகானம் காற்றில் வருகுதே கணிந்த உன் வேணுகானம் காற்றில்
It is now time to move on to the rhythmic, fast-paced grand finale of this concert, a Tilana. This Tilana is a composition of Sri Patnam Subramanya Iyer. It is called Sami Tujalamu in Raga Kamas with Tala Adi.
तां 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 उदनि तों तननं तदरदीं नाद्रद्रदीं तनन तां 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 उदनि तों तननं तदरदीं नाद्रद्रदीं तनन तां 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 उदनि तों तननं तदरदीं नाद्रद्रदीं तनन तां 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 उदनि तों तननं तदरदीं नाद्रद्रदीं तनन तां 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 उदनि तों तननं
Rohini would like to conclude this concert with a Devar Nama and a Mangala. Lastly, we will be having Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharama in Raga Madhyamavati and Tala Adi.
भाग्यदलक्ष्मी वरम्मा नम्मम्मनि सौभाग्यदलक्ष्मी वरम्मा नम्मम्मनि सौभाग्यदलक्ष्मी वरम्मा नम्मम्मनि सौभाग्यदलक्ष्मी वरम्मा नम्मम्मनि सौभाग्यदलक्ष्मी वरम्मा పవమాన సుతుడు పటు పదార ఇంద్రములను శ్రీరామ రూపములను నిత్య జయ మంగళం ప్రహ్లాద నారదాది భక్తులు ఒకడు సందు శ్రీరామ రూపములను నిత్య జయ మంగళం రాజీవ నయన త్యాగరాజాది వినుతమైన శ్రీరామ రూపములను నిత్య జయ మంగళం నిత్య జయ మంగళం నిత్య జయ మంగళం.
Once again, I'd like you all to give applause to our violinist. To our mridangist. Thank you. Rohini would like to say a few words. Once again, I'd like you all to give applause to our violinist. To our mridangist. Thank you. Rohini would like to say a few words.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming to listen to me today. This would not have been possible without your support. I would like to start out by thanking God for giving me the ability to explore and learn about such a beautiful form of art. I would like to thank my parents for supporting my passion for singing for the past 14 years of my life. Without your encouragement, I would have never discovered my love for Carnatic music. I would like to thank my grandparents, my Ajji and Tata, for always believing me and caring for me no matter what. I am so glad that my singing brought you joy. To my grandmother Ajji ni ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ತಾತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು. ಆದರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ತಾತದ ಹೆಲ್ತಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. I'm also so thrilled that my uncle is also here with us. And also thank you to my extended family in India who've always supported me. To my brother Prayag, thank you for sticking by my side at all times. I've learned so much from you these past 18 years and feel so lucky to have had somebody like you in my life. Thank you for doing such a great job emceeing today, by the way. I could not have asked for a better person to anchor this event. I'm so happy that we will continue our college journey together. We will definitely have to make time for our long, thoughtful conversations and jokes. Thank you to Uma Mahesh sir and Naren for providing me with amazing violin and mridangam accompaniment. Next, I would like to thank everybody who is part of the Austin Kannada Sangha, especially some of you who have practically watched me grow up. I'm so fortunate to have received so much love and support from all of you for every Sangeetotsava, Deepavali, Ugadi program. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಸದಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊತೀನಿ. Of course, I cannot conclude the speech without appreciating the very people that developed me into the musician I am today, my gurus. I would like to thank my first guru, Srimati Shweta Prashant, who unfortunately could not make it here this evening. I remember walking into her house for the first time when I was 4 years old, not knowing that here I would be discovering an avenue of artistic expression that I would be using for many years to come. Every Devar Nama I have learned from her has been a valuable learning experience for me. Next, I would like to thank Srimati Hema Ravichandra. who initiated me to Sangeetam from the basics at the age of 7. Hemanti, I'm very appreciative of how much faith you had in me and that you always prepared me to give my best performance. A special thanks to Srimati Ratna Shrikantaya, who I would visit whenever I went to India. You were always so happy to see me whenever I knocked on your door and asked to learn music from you. You always agreed to do it solely because of your passion for music and the joy it brought you, and that is something I will always admire. And last but not least, I would like to thank my current guru, Srimati Vaikam Padmakrishnan, who is in Kerala and could not be with us because of visa issues. I first started learning from you when I started playing Carnatic violin. Learning the Carnatic violin taught me a lot about Carnatic singing and helped me reinvent my vocals as I gained a new understanding of Carnatic music. Thank you, Guru, for being so patient and helpful. You made learning through Skype unbelievably hassle-free. You have helped me mature as a Carnatic musician, both through singing and playing the violin. I would also like to give a huge thanks to all the people that contributed behind the scenes to this event. Thank you to Radha Auntie for the amazing photography. The photos that you saw at the front of this venue were taken by her. So thank you, Radha, for those beautiful photos. Thank you, Shubha Auntie, for creating this beautiful stage setup. I'd like to thank Hope Austin for letting us use this venue. Thank you to Sanjay Uncle and Javed Uncle for capturing the photo and video of this special occasion. And lastly, I would like to say that having the opportunity to have an Arangetram is a blessing, and I have so much gratitude for every single person that made this journey into a reality for me. Thank you, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you all for coming here today and witnessing this special occasion. We are very blessed to have a community and friends who are so supportive and who have encouraged Rohini at various points of her musical career. Thanks also to her gurus who have been very patient and have supported her throughout her school, especially her high school schedule. I really never had to tell her to practice or attend lessons, music lessons, because it was all on autopilot thanks to the gurus. And it just was amazingly hassle-free. So thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the concert. Let's go to there's a dining hall. If you walk out through these doors and make a right, there are double doors. If you go through them, we have dinner for everyone. Please join us for dinner, and let's continue the celebration. Thank you.